Hey everybody, I feel like I just need somebody to talk to, so I'm gonna come on. If you're my client, you might want to watch this one because there's like information, but really I'm gonna be talking about like what's going on in my life. So I'm gonna do my makeup so I don't bore you guys. My husband's been leaking spinal fluid since October 24th, and he got back surgery September 24th, which is my birthday. So this whole time he's basically like been bedridden, and we did really good. And then we went to his sister's wedding. He was leaking spinal fluid, and for those of you who don't know, the spinal fluid like supports your brain. So it's like super, super, super scary, and it gives him like tremendous headaches when he stands or sits. So he's like been bedridden. Okay, so basically I haven't worked in December at all. So I'm gonna tell you why. So first we were exposed to COVID and we weren't sure if we had it, and we had to go get tested, and he was leaking spinal fluid during this. I don't know if anybody knows what COVID slash spinal fluid leak equals. Does that equal meningitis? And meningitis is literally a death sentence. I don't know what it equals. After that, our whole water system blew, and we had to call somebody. My husband's actually pretty good at fixing stuff like that, but considering he's bedridden and we have a 2-family house, my mom rents from us, we couldn't troubleshoot it all fucking day. So we were like, let's just get people here. And they were like, hey, your system's actually like not even hooked up right. It's super old. It's from the 90s. Your well tank needs to be dug up and everything. So we were like, do whatever you got to do. 30 people were here working on it. We didn't have water for like almost 24 hours. And then we finally got it back on with a big bill of $16,000, which is fine. It's totally fucking fine. We would have never done it otherwise. And I had to bring the dogs to the vet. One of my dogs, they think has a start of arthritis. The other dog is allergic to everything, and we had to put her on medication. So now I am medicating my dog twice a day. Also have to clean her ears out once a day, which again is fine. It's just like added on to the list of things. So then the day before Joey's surgery, we went to the hospital. And so this is basically in like a week span. All of this has happened in like a week span, from the COVID to the water to the dogs to the everything. Everything is like in a week. We go to his like pre-op appointment. The lady checking us in is like, something's wrong with your insurance. Like you have to like find a new doctor. And we're like, he has surgery tomorrow. Like no. And he's already had surgery with this doctor. Like this is crazy. So anyway, so the nurse comes out who like kind of knows us at this point, and she's like, no, like come on in. Like, this is a pre-op thing, like whatever. Basically like shutting that woman shit down, which it's not her fault. She was doing her job and she actually was correct. There was a problem with our insurance. I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I'll be right back. Okay, so we just found out during that appointment that what we thought was gonna be like an in and out procedure, because last time that's basically what it was. This is actually gonna be, he has to stay in the hospital for 3 days. So we're like, okay, this sucks. So we're like in our feelings. And I'm kind of relieved that he has to be there for 3 days. Sorry, my dog is barking outside. Because I'm like, it's probably best to make sure that you heal properly, but it still sucks. And I hate surgery to begin with, and it scares the shit out of me. And I've been crying every single night. And so I get a phone call from my mom that night, and she's like sobbing on the phone. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, can I come in? I'm like, yeah, sure. She comes in and she's like, one of our family members, I don't want to say who it is. There's already been like an article on it and stuff, so I'm sure it's fine if I say it, but I just want to keep it personal for them, their family. One of my family members got hit by a car at a hit and run. She was crossing the street, and there's a very small chance she's going to make it. So I don't even know how to process what I'm feeling at this point, because this particular person is like literally, like I know like when psychopaths, like we wind up finding out they kill people and they're like, no, this person was really nice. And it's like, no, like they obviously weren't. There were so many signs like they were a monster of a person. This person is the nice, like I come from a totally dysfunctional family, and so does my husband. This person, out of everybody, we're always like, they get it. And like, they don't get involved in the drama. They mind their damn business. Never said a bad word about anybody, and never, ever, ever in my life saw them say a bad word about somebody. Never saw them get involved in gossip. Never. And I just was fucking devastated, and I didn't know how to act, and I just was kind of like no emotion. And then I just like started crying, and it's just been really hard. So like I spent like that whole night crying, and it was the night before my husband's surgery. And so we were both like crying. It was just horrible. So then the next day we go in for the surgery, and they're like, we're having a problem with your insurance, and we don't know if you're going to be able to have the surgery. So that was at like 11 o'clock we went in, and then we were there until 4 o'clock. And I'm like, we can't keep sitting here. And I said to my husband, I'm like, I'm going to go tell them that you need a bed, because like he can't sit. And like, he's like sitting there, and we didn't eat all day, because I was like, I'm not going to eat without you. And like, you can't eat before surgery. So he was like, please eat. I'm like, I'm not going to like sit here like eating and drinking while you're like not able to. Like, I would never do that. So I was like, no, like, whatever. So, like, I'm getting a fucking headache, and he has a headache. That's one of the symptoms of the spinal thing, is like you get a headache, like really bad headache, because it's like the fluid that supports your brain. It's like they say it's like a water tower. Like, it's like just so much pressure when you sit or stand, and he's sitting there for like 6 hours. Let me just blow my nose really quick. I don't remember exactly where I was and what I was saying. The surgeon comes out. He's like, something's going on with insurance. You're not going to have the surgery today. The anesthesiologist just left. Come back Friday. That's my next surgery. So this was on Wednesday. He's like, come back Friday. That's my next surgery, day that I do surgery. And we're going to get you in that day. We're going to have it all sorted out by then. So we wind up going home. We both have massive headaches. We haven't eaten. It's like, I think it was 5 o'clock by the time we got home. It didn't feel good. Like, I didn't feel good. And then I felt like stupid because I'm like, why was I not eating? Like, I understand why I wasn't doing it, but like somebody needs to like be strong and healthy for us. We wound up eating, and we like got to spend time with the dogs, and we watched like movies and stuff, which was nice. And then I had a mental breakdown, and I started crying and sobbing, and I was like, I think I'm literally having a mental breakdown right now, because like that's just like how I've been feeling every day. So then Thursday came, and my husband's been working this whole time from bed, so like he's bedridden, and his employers are like amazing, and they've been letting him work from his bed. And so he reached out to them, was like, surgery didn't happen yesterday because of insurance reasons, blah, blah. So like the CEO basically got in touch with HR and was like, figure this out, because like he needs to get his surgery, which is amazing. And like his coworkers have been like so supportive and nice. And like, they like sent us like a gift certificate to like DoorDash, and it was like, we're rooting for you, Joe. And I literally like lost it. I couldn't, just been so emotional. Sorry, let me just get my shit together. I think I just shot something out of my nose. So anyway, so I haven't been working because like I play it by the day. So if I feel like I can get to work that day and I can leave my husband, I'll do that. But like since the COVID stuff, and now since he had like the pre-ops, and then going to the hospital thinking he was going to have the surgery, he wasn't having the surgery. So I just haven't been able to go to work for the whole month of December. And you guys know I'm self-employed. I've been self-employed for like 9 years now. And so if I don't go into work, I don't get paid. Blow my nose again. Hold on. HR got in touch with him, and they were like, you know, if they don't give you a Band-Aid, call us. Like, we'll make sure we get this sorted out, which made me feel like relieved. But I still in my head was like, I don't even know if he's still going to get this surgery. Like, are we going to have to find a new surgeon? Like, what happens from here? And like, I know he's super comfortable with the surgeon that he's with, and he's also like the best of the best. We wound up finding out that my family member who was hit by the car, I know I'm like all over the place. I have ADHD, and also like, it's just a really hard time. So my brain is everywhere, but I'm trying to keep this in order. My family member who was hit by the car, we just found out that she gave the doctor a thumbs up. So like they rushed her in to like have brain surgery, and they said like the next 3 days were like crucial. And then we went to the doctors today for Joey's surgery, and they checked us in, and we were like, wait, he's actually having the surgery today? Because like we didn't know. And it's just so hard because like you don't know what tomorrow brings. And the lady was like, yeah, I remember you guys were here the other day. I recognize you guys. Yeah, you're going to have the surgery today. And then, like, I started getting emotional, and my husband started getting emotional. So anyway, I think I'm done with my makeup. I don't think I'm going to do any more makeup. But it's just been really hard on us, and we've been going through a lot. So to my clients, I don't know what the rest of this month holds for me. I know he's going to be in the hospital for a few days so that he heals right. But I've been canceling people like the day before, and I'm really sorry. I just think like, yeah, I'll be able to go in, but like I'm his primary caretaker, and I'm my dog's primary caretaker, and I don't know. So I don't know. I understand if you guys want to go find another stylist for the holidays. Indefinitely, whatever you guys want to do, I totally understand. Thank you all for your love and support, and thank you everybody also who's purchased Rockstyle, my cosmetic line. Anybody who just recently placed orders, I'm actually going to do it today. I'm going to package them, and then I'm going to go back to the hospital and see my husband. So tracking will be uploaded. All right, so that's it. I just pulled myself together. I probably look like a lunatic right now because my emotions are like this, but anyway, thank you guys for listening. I really feel so much better just getting all of this off my chest. Thank you all so much, and I love you, and I'll see you guys in the new year. I love you. Bye.